Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be the first of my long-form content I'll be making. If you've been following along for a while, you'll see that I have a bunch of shorts. But this will be the very first video I take. It's probably only going to be about 5 minutes long of the shop and some of the things I'm doing. As you can see, if you've been watching, I'm kind of modifying my work area in here a little bit. I just built this little table to hold the little Harbor Freight welder, which I got a big Miller right there, but I ran out of argon. So I've been using this thing and I absolutely love it. Even though it is just through this extension cord, I have a 220 hookup with a 110, a 110 outlet that I could use, so then I could get full power out of it. But for the gravity tables, or tell me in the comment section down below. If you've been following along, you'll see that I've been making what I call gravity tables, but some people call them Tanstegrity tables, or something along the lines of that. Don't quote me, I have no idea. So, but all the tables I make are my own design. I seen a table before that was like a floating table, and I was like, no, I'm gonna build me a couple of them. So I've built several now. But yeah, so, but tonight, what I wanted to actually show everybody is I'm out here working on the side-by-side, and I want to put a handbrake in. Where is the actual master cylinder at? Let's see, it's floating around here somewhere. But I wanted to put an actual handbrake in. There it is. So I bought this one off of Amazon, and then I put a Wilwood master cylinder on the back, a pass-through, because in order to have a handbrake, unless you do dual caliber, you have to have a pass-through, whereas the one that came on it is a reservoir style. So you can see I've modified this thing quite a bit. It has shock therapy. I've relocated the radiator. I don't have the front axles or front diff or any of that anymore for weight savings. Let's see that. So cage is chopped. This is the stock cage. I got a little bit of reinforcement in there, whatnot. So you can see it in my shorts on YouTube here. You'll be able to see all of my videos I made about the radiator. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section. I'll see all of them, and then we can go from there. I just got this rear bumper, Polaris Rock and Ride, off Amazon. It was $100. Normally they're like $300. So, but I don't have a tail anymore, so it's kind of far back. I'm gonna end up probably chopping it. But back to the, my dogs are sleeping. They're like, what the heck are you doing? They're walking around and they think I'm talking to myself. But anyway, Wilwood brake reservoir. So I wanted to be able to mount this in a place where all I have to do is make a little cut, and that's it. So it's real clean. Maybe I have to get a little bit longer handle, who knows, but I just wanted something to where there's a slit right here, maybe that long to where I can actually still pull it, but I can keep my cups, and it's not just up here and the elements and all of that. So my original idea is I lined it up like so. I sat in here multiple times, got my angle of where I wanted to pull the handle, and I just kind of went from there. It was a lot of removing the seat, getting back in, which that seat does not come out very nice, let me tell you what. PRP racing seats, this is the best seat I've ever sat in when it comes to side-by-sides. I absolutely love this thing. But that being said, it comes out terribly hard. So anyway, if you got OEMs, it's a lot easier, which is probably what I should have done, but I wanted the exact angle I wanted. But anyway, so I wanted this, like I was just saying, at the correct angle. So I went through, and I don't have a a sheet metal bender or any of that here, but I do have a big vise, an anvil, and another vise, and a huge hammer. And I made this kind of template, you know, cut the sharp edges off with the grinder. And this is going to go, which this is, I always knew this wasn't going to be my final idea. I just needed something in front of me to kind of get a general idea of what I want to make, which I might start making these for people who want to do handbrakes if you see this video. So that's going to slide right in there, and then the old bolt holes from, you know, bolting down the plastic and that are going to be the thing that bolts this in. Which again, I'm going to side by side on for a little bit of light. That slides is right in there like that, and I made sure it clears. Clears on both sides. I connected to my Bluetooth there for a second, so I'm sorry. I don't plan on cutting this video at all. I just want to post one up and see how it goes. But anyway, I trimmed it up for the side so then it you can't see it and it fits OEM style. So anyway, back to the workbench. What I got here now is a little bit thicker gauge metal with some just steel, you know, and then I have this piece of angle. So you can probably already tell that angle and that angle are quite similar. So my plan is, this piece happens to be the same width I need. So I'm going to cut a nice square chunk and then trim it accordingly. And then I will be welding on an angled piece. And then underneath, if you can follow along, I know this is a lot, underneath, because the only thing that I want to build, that I want to bolt this to, is there's 4 bolts I was originally talking about where you mount the plastic to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the bolting I want to have to do. So I need to make sure this plate is extra strong, you know, reinforced, so it doesn't flex when I'm pulling on the handbrake. So anyway, my plan is then to take these strips, you know, and boom, 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 maybe 3 of them, and that will be strength to the bottom for a little bit of structural, you know, rigidity, so the metal don't bend when I'm really yanking on that thing in the trails and whatnot. So that's basically it. Maybe I'll cut some 45s out of it and then put it in the corner as little gussets or whatever you would call that. So then it's strength right here too, so it doesn't flex up and down. So it also has the metal I'm putting underneath, like I was talking about, and then some 45s. Maybe what I would do is put the metal 1, 2, 3, and then the 45s in between where that metal is. So then I got all of my bases covered when it comes to surface area for strength. I don't know. So put in your comments down below what you think. I'm going to record some of what I'm doing on my shorts, but I'm not going to do it with the phone. I don't have a way to, you know, I can just lean my phone up on something. But other than that, I have not invested in any mounts or anything like that. But I am getting super, super close to being able to monetize. I have enough subscribers, but I don't have enough shorts views per month. If you don't know this, YouTube... on YouTube, in order to be monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers, and then it's one of the two. It's either 10 million shorts per month, or it might be per 90 days, or 3 million regular views per month or per 90 days on the long form content, so over 1 minute, because shorts can only be 1 minute long. So it's either 15 seconds or 1 minute. So anyway, I'm gonna end it off there. If you want me to do some videos about showing you around the shop, I have ducks, I got dogs, I do side-by-side stuff, I ride a Harley. I went to Florida, so I went to Bike Week, all that kind of thing. My Instagram is ghost_games_525. You can go follow me on Instagram. I have that linked in the description. I can put it, or you can find that up above in my actual, on my channel. But anyway, everyone have a good day, and frickin' stay safe. It's getting crazy out there.